What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. It is Monday, it is 6 p.m. and last Monday, if I remember correctly, there wasn't any content. In fact, I don't even think I uploaded last Monday. We have got some daily objective today. It is the La Liga Prime Players Pack, was to be expected, now accompanied with the League One, the Serie A, and of course the Premier League. Where's the Premier League pack? Is it there? Or maybe the Premier League's, maybe that's the third one. I don't know. I thought there was four. Are they on a timer? Oh, they are. So there was a Premier League one there, and I missed out on that one. Never mind. So that's it for the daily objectives and the milestones. And let's have a look if we have got anything new. No new icons. No new icons. Come on, give us some new leagues. I have a feeling with Team of the Season starting Friday. Oh. Wait, something's different here. It's the same number, but it's in a different order. Is that because I favorited? Yes, because I favorited some. Never mind. I have a feeling with regards to League SBCs, EA are waiting until Friday to bring some of them back because I think we might be seeing different rewards and maybe player rewards, which would be obviously pretty cool. What else is there for today? Premier League Challenge is there. I believe that was already there. No, the Premier League Challenge SBC is the only SBC, and I think that's it for the content. Let me just get onto Footbin and have a little look. There is a new loading screen. Community and EFL Team of the Season starts in 3 days. Oh, I wonder if they're doing Major Leagues on the Fridays again. Yeah, so there's nothing new. There is active challenges. Just the Premier League Daily Challenge, guys. So that is it for today. Of course, I know a lot of people, it's been everything, hasn't it? It's just been everything. The Super League announcement and the fallout behind that. A lot of people want me to talk about that, and I am more than happy and can't wait, essentially, to create content and make a video discussing my ins and outs of that. In a nutshell, I think it's horrible for football, and I think I know this closed league system works well with American sports and other European sports, but the footballing system, the footballing pyramid that we have, this would just be so detrimental to everything below those teams. It's not what football is about or what football should be about. But before I really talk about the ins and outs of it and my opinions that deeper than that, I kind of just want to see more facts. I kind of just want to know, like, like, for example, there's theories going around that City, Chelsea, and whoever else, Champions League semi-finals, Real Madrid, are going to get kicked out of the Champions League. And there's no point even debating that in any fashion until we actually know what's going to happen, right? If they get kicked out, we can debate that. If they don't get kicked out, we can debate that. But there's no point debating speculation and theories, right? Because it just doesn't progress anything anywhere. Similarly, there has been rumors that the Super League teams, which I now believe is up to 17 teams, and the final 3 teams are going to be PSG, Bayern, and Dortmund, perhaps, and they're just waiting on confirmation. But with that, there was rumors that the Super League teams will not be in FIFA 22, and the fact actually they have already been removed from FIFA 22. And I tried to find the source for that, and the source for that was some random Twitter account that just said it. There was no facts, no proof or anything like that. So there seems to be an understanding that the Super League, the Super 6 from Premier League going into the Super League are going to be out of FIFA 22. But there's nothing there. Now, we can theorize, right? How can EA, who obviously are like licensed with FIFA, also have the Super League that are vehemently kind of against this Super League idea. And so you would probably say, yeah, we might end up seeing the best players in the world not be in FIFA 22. However, much like with icons and much like with Juventus, just not being licensed doesn't mean that they're not going to be there. You know, FIFA are one thing, but EA are their own entity. And much like they have agreed licensing to have David Beckham in the game, David Beckham is not a player under FIFA, the organization, or UEFA, the organization's purview. He is just not, right? The same as Cantona, the same as Pele, and the same as the Eusebio rights, who are owned by his family, which means, in theory, and again, this is why I don't really want to debate theories and speculations, because it just doesn't achieve anything, right? But in theory, like EA and EA Sports could go to Ronaldo himself and purchase his rights to be in the game. Has nothing to do with whether or not he's playing or not playing under the FIFA/UEFA organization, because we already have multiple players in the game that aren't playing under that organization that are in FIFA Ultimate Team, right? So I wouldn't necessarily start kind of getting into a position where we're thinking FIFA 22 is going to be some abysmal menu game too, and that's pretty much the reason why. But also, I think people very much underestimate the power of money. And EA, of course, are a billion-dollar organization that make billions of dollars from this game that we love every single year. They are not just going to let that go, right? There will be things in place that they have prepared, because if you think that this discussion for the Super League has been going on for years, it has to have been going on for years, right? There is no way that EA, who are obviously closely linked with FIFA and closely linked with even clubs that have joined the Super League, there is no way EA didn't know about this that was coming, which means they almost most certainly would have been putting things in place to prepare for this eventuality. Does that mean we might see a different game? Yes. Is that necessarily a bad thing? No. We've been crying out for change in this game for some years now. And who knows whether or not the Super League kind of goes ahead or doesn't. And I hope it doesn't. I really do. It might spark the change that we need anyway within FIFA Ultimate Team. So with regards to the Super League, as I say, I know people want some kind of a deeper discussion point, and we will get to that. But until there's more actual news, we've seen UEFA say that players won't be able to play for their country. But until there's something that is in writing that actually enforces that, there's just no point getting involved talking about the ifs, buts, and maybes in this forum, right? Because all we're going to end up doing is stirring a melting pot of misinformation, fake news, and theory crafting. And it's like, if I've learned anything from being on the internet over the last 10, 12 years, it's that serves literally no purpose. But in a nutshell, as to my thoughts, my feelings, and my initial gut reaction to the Super League, as an Arsenal fan, and I tweeted this and I stand by this, I would rather support an Arsenal FC that started again in the bottom leagues of grassroots football to take a stand against an Arsenal that is actually involved in a Super League. I will not support an Arsenal that's in a Super League. And I know it's very few and far between, but I know some fans call people that will almost abandon their team fake fans. And at the moment, we're in a very weird spot of limbo, because Arsenal have announced that they are in the Super League, right? But the Super League is not even due to start until the 23-24 season. There is going to be so much that goes on between now and then. And Arsenal, the team, and Arsenal, the manager, and Arsenal, the fans, are not what wants to be in this Super League. Stan Kroenke, the Arsenal owner or the majority shareholder or whatever, he is the problem here. And so if Arsenal end up not being in the Super League and the Super League ends up not going ahead, I will still love this Arsenal and the Arsenal that is in the Premier League now, albeit in 9th place and having a shocking season. I will still love that Arsenal because it is Stan Kroenke and these billionaire owners that are the problem, that are facilitating this new Super League. But as I said, there is so much that's going to go on between now and when things are supposed to happen. We're in limbo at the moment, and I think that is one of the most frustrating places to be, because you don't know either way. But I know for a fact that in my heart, if Arsenal join the Super League, like actually, I will not support them. I will either go to supporting my local team, which right now is Bournemouth, or I will go and support whatever kind of variation of Arsenal that gets reborn in the lower leagues, because that's it's not just the right thing to do, it is the thing to do, to stand up against these powerhouses. There will be so much more news, so much more information coming in the days and weeks. But as I said, in a nutshell, with regards to FIFA and to FIFA Ultimate Team, there is literally nothing to back up the claims that FIFA 22 will not have the Super League teams and players in Ultimate Team. Don't believe the fake news. Don't believe the hype trains. Don't believe the accounts that are just looking for likes and favorites and stuff on Instagram and Twitter. It's essentially all fake news. Here, though, just to end off, is the new loading screen. So, Team of the Season, Championship EFL, Community Team of the Season, starts in 3 days, 23 hours. The fact that they're starting with 2 minor leagues on a Friday is interesting. I wonder if we're also going to get a Major League 2, or if we might start getting the Major Leagues Monday through Monday, which we did in a previous year a while back. Or do we get the minor leagues Monday through Monday? Either way, if it is just 2 minor leagues on Friday, then so be it. But isn't it always a community team of the week? Yeah, it's always community. Isn't it just usually the community? Either way, community team of the season, EFL team of the season, coming on Friday. That is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.